Hey guys, it's me Dihanna and welcome back to Dihanna's World. In today's video, I will be telling you guys 5 ways that you can deal with a difficult teacher, because I know we've all had experiences with difficult teachers and teachers who were just very rude for no reason. So this video is to help you out. But before we start, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below which videos you guys want me to do next. Also, make sure you guys follow all of my social medias. They'll be on the screen and in the link in the description down below. And without further ado, let's get started.
Tuning in Aditi's world. Hit the like or the mentions if you feel this girl. Dropping fresh rhymes weekly, got bars for sure. Covering middle school topics, yeah, I have the allure. Tuning in Aditi's world. Keep it real, never fake, I'm the realest girl. Staying fresh, got the sauce shining bright like a pearl. Guaranteed to bring sunshine to your world.
So the first way to deal with a difficult teacher is to try not to take it personal. Now, if your teacher is just very difficult in general and is rude to everyone in the class, not just you, they're just a very bitter person, and they, have a history around the school by being that mean teacher, try not to take it personal, because 9 times out of 10, they're probably not trying to target you. It's probably just their personality, and I know that sucks to have just a mean teacher and the teacher's personality is literally just being mean and rude, but it happens sometimes, and sometimes you're just gonna have to deal with it and stick it out, because at the end of the day, you're only gonna deal with them for 1 school year, and then you're gonna move on to go on to the next teacher. So if that teacher is rude to like literally everyone in the class for no reason, they're just a bitter teacher, don't take it personal, because they're probably not just targeting you. That's probably just the way they are. The second thing you can do to deal with a difficult teacher is to talk to them in private, or if you're doing online school, send them a message. And even if you're doing in-person school and you just really don't like talking to teachers face to face because they're a bit intimidating, you can also send them an email or a message. This is a good way to show your teachers that you're mature, and they're going to be like, oh wow, they're mature. They came to me, they solved it on their own. They didn't need to get other people involved, and they're just they're just a good student, and they did this on their own, and they really care about doing well in this class, or they really care about just being their best in the class. And it's going to show your teachers that you're responsible and respectful, and it's also going to help you out in the end, because if you send them a message about a bad grade or the way they treated you, they're probably going to change their ways, and they're probably going to fix your grade and do what you asked them to do in that message or that private conversation. So the third thing to do is to tell your parents. If you did try to have a private conversation with your teacher and you sent them a message via email and they didn't respond, or they were just really rude about it, tell your parents, because your parents should do something about it, because that's your grade, that's your school, you're there to learn, not have drama with your teachers. So if your teacher doesn't respect you enough to respond to your email, or if they do respond to your email and it's very rude and not very and they don't respond in a nice way, tell your parents, because 9 times out of 10, your parents are going to back you up, especially if you are being respectful in the email or private conversation that you had with your teacher. So the fourth thing that you can do to deal with a difficult teacher is to make sure you have good grades. Now, if you don't have good grades, then your teacher's probably not going to respect you enough to even think about being nicer to you or not being difficult, because teachers are going to want all of their students to have good grades. No teacher is going to be nice to a student who is consistently not doing their work, who's not listening, who's not paying attention, and who just doesn't really care about their schoolwork. So if you don't have good grades, first of all, the conversation is probably going to be one-sided. The teacher's probably going to say, well, I'm being difficult with you because you don't have good grades. But if you do have good grades and you tell your teacher, no one can say that, no one can give a justification for why your teacher's being rude to you, because you have good grades and you're good in the class and you perform well on tests and assignments, and it's just a better way to have a valid argument with a teacher or a valid conversation with the teacher, because they know that you're a responsible student. So the last and final thing to do to deal with a difficult teacher is to make sure you're behaving good. Now, this one kind of goes hand in hand with the grades one. If you don't have good grades and you're being disrespectful or you're a class clown, then you can't complain that your teacher is difficult, because you're difficult as well by being a class clown, by being disrespectful, by not having good grades. So if you have good grades and you behave well in class, then you can get your point across to the teacher on why they're being disrespectful to you, or on why they're not grading your work the way that they should. So if you're being respectful in class, if you're studying and you're doing good on your assignments, then you have a better valid argument to have with a teacher on why they're being difficult or rude. And if you have good behavior and good grades, then no one can say anything. So that is pretty much it for today's video, and I hoped it helped. If it did, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below which videos you guys want me to do next. Also, make sure you guys follow all of my social medias. They'll be on the screen and in the link in the description down below. Also, make sure you stream all of my music, Letter to My Ex-Best Friend, Rock It Anyway, and Kings and Queens. They will also all be linked in the description below. You can find them on Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, any and all major streaming platform services. It will be on there, and it'll also be in the link in the description below so you don't miss it. Bye, guys.